electron from the valence shell. Okay, when the atom is in gaseous state, isolated gaseous state. So it is the amount of energy which is required to remove the loosely bond electron from the isolated gas atom, so that it will convert into gaseous cations. Obviously, when you remove any electrons from the any atom or any substance, it becomes cations only. And whatever amount of energy required, minimum amount of energy required, that is called ionization energy. Suppose I have given example also. There is one atom called M. Example. So suppose if you give energy, so first you convert solid atom into gaseous state, and then if you give energy IE1, it becomes, we lose one electron, it become M plus ion, gaseous ion. Then again, if you give energy, it becomes your M2 plus gaseous ion. If you give energy, it becomes your M3 plus gaseous ion. And I also told you that IE3 will be more than IE1. Why? Because if you take example, like suppose aluminum means they have 13 electrons. So if you give energy, so last cell consists of 3 electrons. So aluminum can give 3 electrons. These 3 electrons are loosely bound electrons, so they can easily be removed. So it is not necessary that like only 3 electrons, you can remove all 13 electrons. Okay, but the loosely bound electron, 3 electrons can be easily removed as compared to the electron present in the octet cell. Octet means 8 electron. So when you remove these 3 electrons, so to removing the first electron, so that energy is called I1. So here, after removing electrons, its nuclear charge will increase. So now if you want to remove second electron, due to increased nuclear charge, you have to apply little more amount of energy. Okay, so energy also increase. When you remove the second electron, again effective nuclear charge for aluminum will be increased, and it will always again it will try to pull the third electron. But third electron also lose the bond, it's also increased, but we require more energy to remove the electron, because you are in as electric, sorry, jet effective charge increasing, so removal of the electrons also is difficult to remove it. So we can say ionization enthalpy is directly proportional to the your jet effective charges. Now in this case, the atom is absorbing energy. Okay, so this energy is absorbed to give the electron. So definitely I3 for Al3 plus will be greater than that of I2 and I1, and it is always endothermic. So we put the sign delta H is equal to positive. So last class was, so I had the classes, so I could not able to take your classes. Unit and factors. Oh, we haven't discussed unit and factors. Sure. So today is your 191120. So what is
But
the
last class we did only ionization energy, sir.
huh? So unit of ionization. So we have discussed the unit of ionization energy. So we have discussed unit also. There's so many units are there. So you can note down. Uh, you can use unit electron volt. So one unit is electron volt per atom. Okay. Second, you can use kilocalorie per mole. Kilocalorie per mole, or you can use kilojoule per mole. Okay, so we take normally per mole only, or per atom, or a joule per atom you can take it. Or we can use joule per atom, or we can say calorie per atom, right? So this is the expression. So normally we take the per mole only, because everywhere we are taking the standard molar mass only. So per mole V is the more convenient unit. So this is the only convenient unit. Okay, this we don't take it, but this can be also possible. So we should know the conversion. Okay, you should know the conversion. What is conversion? One electron volt is equal to your 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. Okay, that is for per atom. This much joule is there. Next, you can put in terms of calorie will be how much? So you have to 1.4 into 10 to the power minus 19 divided by 4.18. So that becomes your how much? This will be 3.83. 3.83 into 10 to the power minus 20.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. No need of saying good evening, okay? You can directly join the class and start reading, okay? If you're joining late, so no need to good evening. You can directly join the classes
Okay,
and
sir.
see. Okay, it is just a kind of disturbance now. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. You can also write 3.83 into 10 power minus 20 calorie. And instead of one atom, you can take 0.22 into 10 to the power 23. So it becomes your calorie per mole. Calorie per mole of atom. See, you have to remember this thing, how I'm converting. In the same way, you will get in the examination. And that is equal to 23.06 kilocalorie. No, per kilocalorie. If you solve it, kilocalorie.
Sir, how was it calorie squared per mole, sir?
Where is calorie square? Where is square?
Sir, there are two calories, sir. So if we can multiply them, it will be calorie squared per mole, no, sir.
Oh, this one. Yes, yes. We remove this one. Hmm. Right. Why this is so much pains are there? This becomes your calorie per mole. Hmm? It's clear now? Now next will be
Yes, sir. Understood.
uh, next will also we can write.
Units of what, sir?
Which one?
The units that you're writing right now, they are units of?
This is ionization energy.
Okay, sir.
You don't know. So one electron per atom per mole. We can use anyone per atom per mole. Electron volt. So everything you can use per atom or per mole. But you have to remember the value. They can ask you calorie. They can ask you per mole. Normally per mole is there. So per mole means 1 mole of atoms. Okay. So you have to know the value of per mole also and per atom also. Okay. These are the
Sir, if we
conversion units.
remember any one, we can calculate the other, no, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. But so yes, yes, yes. It will calculate it, but if you know one thing, if you forget also, you can find out the value. Okay, this is a little difficult task, obviously. Minus 19 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So here you will get the how much value? 96.49 kilojoule. Kilojoule will be you have to multiply with 1000 also, na?
Sir, which is SI unit, sir? Joule or calories?
Anything you can take it. Normally we take joule only, joule per mole we take as a unit. But you can take anyone, it's not a problem. Okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so basically, this is one formula, one electron volt, and remember this is the second one. Okay, one is kilocalorie per mole, one is kilojoule per mole. Hmm? Yes. So this is the energy. Now we'll go next is the factors
Sir,
which
can you scroll up, sir?
I just started, Siraman. This only I started. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now next is your factors which ionization enthalpy depends. Hmm. So first we can use the factors size of the atoms. Okay, so we can write here ionization energy is inversely proportional to the size of atom. Okay, yes or no? Correct, no? So this means that so
Yes.
it's so smaller ionization energy will be bigger if size will be
Smaller.
size is smaller. Can you give example? Smaller atom.
Sir, magnesium and calcium.
Yes. So we can say like magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. If you go down the group, ionization energy decreases. Yes, clear? Okay. And a long period, ionization energy increases. Yes. Hmm? So a long period is increases and down the group it is decreases. That is this meaning. Hmm? Second point is screening effect. So we can also write. So higher the screening effect, better write this one. A screening effect is again inversely proportional to ionization energy. Okay, here also same thing there. This means that so if ionization energy is higher, screening effect is lower. Okay, understood, and vice versa. So this is there. Screening effect. Remember, this is the nucleus, and here we have so many electrons. Okay, and this is the last cell, last one, the last energy cell. So if the distance is more, then ionization energy will be less. If this is more, then ionization energy is less only. Just clear, because they will try to reduce the power. They will try to reduce the force of attraction.
So does that mean that along the period in the periodic table, the size of atom increases towards the right?
Jet effect increases, obviously, screening effect is less. Hmm?
So, but if only if it decreases, the ionization energy will increase, no, sir?
Yes, if you decrease the ionization energy, no, if you decrease the, if you decrease the size,
So, sir, along the period, in any period of the periodic table, sir,
uh,
the elements towards the right will be in more size or less size, sir?
what do you think? Uh,
I thought that they will be lesser in size so that the
uh,
ionization energy increases.
yes, obviously we are studying atomic size already. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Already we have discussed, so your this also. Now, third point,
After you finish this, can you just go to the top for 1 minute?
this one,
Yes, 1 minute.
yeah. Remember the factor, screening effect and your size both are inversely proportional to ionization energy. Now we have next is the nuclear charge. Nuclear charge, same thing is that Z effective.
Yes, sir. Thank you, done.
Yes. So also we can say ionization energy is proportional to nuclear charge. Correct? This is the fourth factor. Second factor we can say that half filled and full filled orbital. Okay. So we can use the fourth concept half filled and full filled orbital. Full filled orbitals. Okay, so this one. So half-filled, full-filled orbitals, they are more stable, right? So these orbitals are normally more stable. For example, we take suppose P3 or D5, which is a half filled, but full fill will be either we put P6 or a D10. So they are the fully filled orbitals. So they are the more stronger. So here ionization energy is proportional to half filled or full filled. And in this also, P3 is no D5 will be more stronger. No, D5 will be more stronger. So we can write the order P3, then D5, then P6, and then D10. Okay, you can put this order, right? Clear? Yes, clear now? Or you can use stable, stable electronic configuration. Now next one is our shape of orbital.
So why is P6 less stable than D10, sir?
Because it has 3 electrons, they have 6 electrons. 6 is more now. It's very difficult to remove it, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, yes, sir. Because more electrons means more
Yeah, they're
the
tightly
total
packed.
nuclear
Yes, yes,
charge,
yes.
the defective.
Yes, yes. Understood? Hmm. Now, shape of orbital. So, in this case, energy wise, you see the energy wise.
Yes,
No,
sir.
no, not energy wise. We can use the terms of closeness to orbit, penetration wise. We use the term penetration. We use the word penetration. Penetration means which is more closer to nucleus. So in this case, S, then P, then D, and then F. So this S orbital is, you can say this is something like a spherical and closer, more closer to nucleus. This is your more, we can say closer to nucleus, right? So S is more closer to nucleus. Like how is it more closer? You can see diagram. This is nucleus, and this is your S orbital. So nucleus can easily attract from all the sides. Nucleus can easily attract from all the sides. Okay. Now it is for S. Now if you take for the P orbital. Now in this P orbital, you have to draw this diagram and this diagram. So here a space reduced.
Why
Okay.
said the thing is different? Like
A space is reduced. Okay. And if you this for P. Now if you take the D, so D is more bigger. D is your more bigger. This side it's because D, this is D. D is your more bigger also and widely spaced. Widely spaced. Okay, so we can say penetration is less only. Or we can say Z effective is less only. So nucleus cannot attack the electron. Electrons will be more free here, right? It's clear. But S to be tightly packed. S won't be so good. So in terms of electronegativity, S is more stronger and PDF is very weaker. So this is the energy wise of the orbital. Okay. Now we'll take one common example to make you understand. Suppose I'm taking here lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Okay. Now its configuration is your 2s1. This is 2s2. This is your 2p1, 2p2, 2p3, 2p4, and 2p5. Okay. Now we'll use one concept. If you take the IE1, so obviously we'll put this sign. Yes. Then we'll put this sign. Then we'll put this sign, then this sign, this sign. Yes. Can you write here? Hmm? Yes, yes or no? If you take first I1, so this is the answer, correct? This answer means you are removing electron from the first one. So it will be lowest one. But in this case, it is half filled. It is half filled, na? Yes. So due to half filled, its energy is more than even boron also. The actually order first will be ionization energy of lithium. We write like this one. Lithium ionization energy. Okay. Next is your boron ionization energy. And after next is the beryllium ionization energy. I think now clear? Yes. Understood or not understood?
Understood, sir.
Understood,
Yep.
sir.
It's clear now, huh? Now you can go for the second one also. IE2. I2 means now you have lithium will have not 2s0, no, it will having 1s2. 1s2 na configuration.
Yes, sir.
They will having the 1s2. Beryllium will having the 2s1. Boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Beryllium having the 2p2. This will be 2p1. This will be 2p2. This becomes a 2p3, and this becomes 2p4. So how we write the energy? So
Sir,
for,
beryllium will, sir, boron will have, sir, it will have 2s2, no, sir.
2s1, so we can do first beryllium.
Sir, I'm talking about boron, sir.
Huh.
Boron
Yes, sir.
have
How did you get 2s1? It should be 2s2.
2s2, no, sir.
Oh,
Boron.
sorry. Huh. Yes.
Sir, and lithium is also 2s1, sir, not 1s2.
2s2. Huh. This will be 2p1. No, correct. Lithium will be? Lithium,
Sir,
correct, na?
lithium is correct, sir.
So
Sir,
the first
boron is only 2p1, sir. I'm telling beryllium is 2s2.
Yes, sir.
beryllium is
2s1.
So you can just rename, sir. Instead of carbon there, you can put beryllium, and then instead of nitrogen
no,
there,
no,
you can
no.
put carbon like that.
After losing one electron means I'm talking plus sign. This one, na. All these are plus. All these are plus, na. The plus will be, this is a configuration, na.
Okay, sir.
Huh? They are charge and the other neutral. This is charge, plus charge. So the 1s2. So energy wise, we can write first is the beryllium. Next we can take lithium. Yes, plus and plus. After lithium, next we can take 2s2. Boron plus. Next we can take carbon plus. Next we can take which one? Nitrogen only. This will be, then next will be the oxygen. No, before oxygen we can do fluorine only. Fluorine, and last will be the oxygen plus. Correct? Understood?
Yes, sir.
You will get a question like this one. You won't get simple things. Okay, this is not your school exam, na. If it is school exam, no problem.
The
But this is,
school exam all day.
it's,
Very lack, sir.
in a
Now
school
only they
exam,
are teaching like that.
something like
The names
so,
of the things only, sir. Now only
so normal.
Fe, iron. Now on oxygen. That's only they're teaching, sir.
I think then you will might be enjoying now. Oh, Fairy was so easy. Not enjoying.
Sir, it will be very easy, sir.
So how is
And,
boron plus, how is it lesser than carbon plus, sir?
why? Boron
Boron
is
plus
2s.
is fulfilled, no, sir.
So it's not. Yes, sir. First will be 2p1. Yeah, exactly. We can put.
Sir, some sound is coming, sir.
Actually, Sampath has sent message now for tomorrow classes.
What, sir?
Tomorrow classes now. It is coming from the Fridge only. My pad.
Sir, mute it, sir. Please, sir.
Okay. Oh, mute it. Wait. I put in silent mode. Sorry, I forgot. Okay. Now it's clear now.
So boron plus will be lesser than nitrogen plus, sir.
Boron. Why boron plus will be lesser than?
Nitrogen
No.
plus.
Nitrogen jet effect will more now. We can skip one only, one element. Two we can't do. We skip it. Its size bigger. Okay. Or jet effect is more. One you can skip it. Two we can't spare it. Okay, because size bigger. Size also matter.
Sir, but it's not even half filled, sir. But boron plus is fulfilled.
Boron plus is fulfilled now. So that's why I
Nitrogen
wrote
is
now.
not even half filled.
But you can say you see previous one. So we placed the energy of Inert energy of beryllium is more than the boron. Okay. Here we did same thing also. So this B plus is 2s2 means after B plus. So this is the 1s2. So we can put B will be go last only. Then 1s2. Then next will be the C plus and then B plus. Correct? No, it's correct. It's wrong. Nothing is there.
Yes, sir.
Because this is more simple.
Sir,
This
it
is
would be easier if we knew how to calculate Z effective, sir.
how to cover jet effective. No, jet effective is it will take a long time. So jet effective it won't come in exam also. Okay, you have to just remember jet effective is more than IE will be more. And I told you what is the meaning of jet effective also. Isn't
Sir,
it?
we know, sir, but if we can calculate screening constant means we don't need to remember, sir. We can easily calculate and find which will have higher, sir.
No, it will take a long time to calculate it. Okay, that is the math now. It will take a long time. How to calculate this jet effective? Just remember down the group jet effective constant, along the period jet effective increases. That is enough. No need to mathematics.
So down the group Z effect will decrease, no, sir?
Constant.
Okay, sir.
Okay, jet effect is constant down the group. Only jet effect is applicable when they are in along the period.